Welcome everybody to my Intro to Quantitative Research for Qualitative Researchers course. Now, we're going to move on to the final type of core graph, the scatterplot. The scatterplot is good for visualizing two-dimensional data types that aren't changed over time. The continuous nature of the line implies that there's a connection between the points, time, but the disconnected nature of the points on a scatterplot implies that the points are all individual. Once again, the code should look familiar here, and that's a good thing. Repetition is one of the best ways to remember something. Meemaw used to repeat that all the time to me. This looks great. Here we go. We have a scatterplot of names by sex. Look at the dots. Each of the dots represents a name, and they're plotted at the point where the X value is the number of female babies in 2017, Y is the number of male babies named that in 2017. Very cool. Although there's a clear way we can improve this. We've included the names on the plot. So let's add another layer here. We'll add a geom text repel here, which is a nice way of doing text and points at the same time. This looks great. There's lots of interesting names here. I never would have guessed there were so many Oakleys out there and that it was such a gender-neutral name. I'm not sure I would have guessed the name Charlie was almost evenly split, or that both spellings of Elliot are just about equally gender-neutral. It's all very interesting and things I never would have guessed. It's the power of data viz to really help us generate hypotheses, learn what we're talking about here. We've created a great graph here. Let's go back and do a quick audit to make sure this fits our 5 rules of data visualization. Do we have a simple presentation? Yes, we picked one of the 3 basic types, which is always a great start, and we presented it in a clear, concise way. Gold star for us. 2, an honest presentation of data. Yeah, I'm not sure what there is to lie about here in a graph about names, but I'm fairly confident we didn't do anything dishonest. Gold star for that. We're 2 for 2. 3, highlight the primary takeaway. Yes, look at that. We highlighted the important names in red, we gave it a clear title, and we drew a cool line of y equals x to draw more attention to where names are compared to this perfect 1-to-1 ratio. 3rd gold star, we're doing great. 4, a self-contained graph that doesn't need any extra context to understand what it is and what it says. Yes, we have names, we have clear titles, we described everything well here. I don't think anyone would need any more context to understand what this graph is trying to say. Yet another gold star. 5, a simple presentation that Coco Chanel will be proud of. Yes, absolutely, we kept it nice and simple here. Again, the only way to simplify it more would be to maybe remove that line, but reasonable people can disagree on that point. I don't think Coco Chanel would shame me, so I'm gonna say gold star yet again.